prevent decoupling, both sides need to talk.
Right.
What will it take to bring President Xi Jinping to the negotiating table?
China always said we keep open for negotiation. Frankly, the technical people that still keep this communication, but for this reciprocal tariff issue, that's real terrible. That's absolutely damage the Chinese national interest. China must take that strong action to retaliate, and this retaliate not only for Chinese interest, but we protect the WTO role and WTO system, and we really worry about. We couldn't let the world return to the jungle of jungle law.
Do you know, though, whether the two sides are talking to each other right now on tariffs? I know that communication is open between the two countries on a daily basis, but are the two sides talking about tariffs and trying to work out the trade war between the two sides?
So I think for this specific negotiation should be based on real instruction by two presidents. President Xi highly emphasized the relation with the United States. President Xi always emphasized based on three principles: mutual respect, coexist, and win-win situation to develop a healthy, stable, and sustainable relationship with the United States. That's China's policy. That's President Xi gave clear instruction to all level of Chinese staffs. That's based on that. I was before to deal with U.S. in economic. We fully respect the U.S. We fully follow the instruction by President Xi Jinping. We do everything maintain the healthy, stable, and sustainable relation with the U.S. But this time, again, we must take action, retaliate, because we don't want the whole world return to the jungle of jungle law.
So just to be clear, right now, the two sides are not on speaking terms. Officials on two sides are not discussing possible solutions to the trade war.
But
is that correct?
That's subject to how do you define that. If that's U.S. want China totally accept the U.S. proposal, to accept U.S. conditionality, I think that's no negotiation, and must be under the mutual respect and with this joint win-win situation.
What does mutual respect look like? Would the U.S. have to reduce the tariffs to 85%, 60% to bring President Xi Jinping to negotiations?
I know in U.S. team always think the President Trump is the top negotiators. Art of Deal, the book written by President Trump, and let's do business. Now it's country-to-country relations. We should exactly follow the rule of WTO to deal with bilateral trade dispute, rather than to use just pressure. Since People's Republic of China founded, China never yield to outside pressure. So that's why I hope real negotiation for trade imbalance issue should be based on mutual respect, not just use this pressure and let this other side accept all conditionality raised by U.S. That's impossible.